Oh, that's gnarly.
Oh, they're making one hell of a mess over here.
What in the world is that? Ow!
Oh, there's wasp in it. Oh,
How does it feel? It's got a hold of the tree. That's crazy. Man, there's sawdust just pouring out of the bottom of that thing. We're on! Oh. What are you doing, my guy? Ah! Look at this little trench right here. This is another 10 feet down. Dude, that's crazy.
dude, that's wild. That is wild.
The technology. All right, folks, before we get into part 2 of the pond expansion video, I want to give you guys a quick reminder. Myself and Lunkers TV are going to be streaming live on the Fanatics Live app Wednesday, July the 17th, I don't know, like 7, 8 p.m., something like that. But in that live stream, we're going to be giving away several different valuable things. Plus, if you're into the hobby, like sports cards, sports memorabilia, autographed stuff, you're gonna have a great time. We're literally gonna be giving away prizes worth up to like $100, $200, $500 potentially. So you guys do not wanna miss it. It's completely free to download the app. There'll be a link right at the top of the description. Click that link, go follow the Waxed stream, W-A-X-X-E-D, and I think you even get like $25 of free spending money after you sign up for Fanatics Live. So it's literally a win, win, win. Hope to see a bunch of you guys in that live stream Wednesday night. As far as today's video goes, so back in the first video, you guys got to see day 1 and day 2 of the pond expansion project. And we basically spent those first few days doing all of the clearing, all of the site excavation, all of the digging, the dirt relocation, and laying out a nice flat groundwork and a foundation to move forward with. It's also 115 degrees in this garage right now, if you couldn't tell by the sweat just dripping off of me. So this is part 2 of the pond expansion, but let's just call this days 3 through 7. Smash that thumbs up button if you're liking this pond build. Get in the comment section, give me suggestions on things we can do. And of course, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. 70% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. It's a red button below my name. Click it, make it turn gray. Enable the bell notifications, that way you don't miss anything. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Remember, the Green Goblin giveaway is still ongoing through August the 1st. Make sure you get in on that as well. But first, it's time to welcome Andrew back. Dude, where have you been?
Been on a little camping trip, man.
Dude, you have missed a little bit.
A little bit.
So Andrew's been on a little river camping trip. Finally got him back today, and he's just now seeing all of this. Here, give me that real quick. What is your initial reaction to all this?
I didn't expect all this to be done in just 2 days.
The rate at which they're working and like how efficient they are, I've never seen anything like it.
They're good.
Well, dude, welcome back.
Thank you.
Glad to have you back. I've been filming this by myself, and it's been a little hectic.
Sorry.
So let me just pass that back on over to you.
Thank you.
So obviously, we got the tractors still doing their little circle, doing a lot of dirt redistribution right now. Got the dozer kind of working on the dam, widening the dam, adding more dirt behind the dam. But me and Andrew have moved our focus to the peninsula right here, the finger, the long little piece of land that juts out into the pond. Since the beginning of this whole project, I really wanted to incorporate an island somehow in this new pond. Definitely inspired by Bama Bass and his 5-acre pond. He built an island, but we don't have to build an island necessarily. Hear me out. Where we're standing right now, at the very end of this finger, where the feeder is, if we removed all of the peninsula except for this very tip, we would essentially have an island, right?
I think so.
But we're gonna have to dump a couple loads of dirt on this to make sure the water levels don't come up so high that they submerge the island.
Well, she's growing into the ground a bit.
It really has. We have to keep this feeder though and get it going again. Ow!
Oh, there's wasp in it. Oh, he got me, bro.
Oh, he got me so good, dude. He tagged me. Ouch! Suck the poison out.
You got any tobacco?
No, Black Buffalo's tobacco free.
Dang it.
I wish I could track that wasp down and just hold his little body down and just So there's wasps in the feeder. That's what you're telling me?
That's what it looked like. They started swarming it as soon as you moved it.
Here we go, baby.
Black Hornet.
Yeah. I hope they're all dead in there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How does it feel? Shouldn't have bit me. Let's do the whole spinning thing, make sure. Oh,
there's more.
That was just one that happened to survive somehow. I don't know how he survived.
He's tough.
Ah.
Yeah, do a double jump.
I got this.
Dude,
He got me again.
bro, where are they coming from?
Damn it. I'm hitting the hand, the leg.
Dude, you're going down.
Where are they coming from?
I don't know, dude.
This is getting really painful.
Yeah.
Ow. Dude, I don't want to touch this thing anymore.
No kidding, dude.
Oh, my legs burn so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but I'm scared.
Yeah, you're on edge.
Is there like a ground nest that we're not seeing?
I don't.
Oh, where'd that come from? What about that, huh?
I don't know how I didn't get pegged.
You
At
didn't
all.
get bit?
Not one time.
Anyways, wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I wanted to remove the feeder before we dump a couple loads of dirt on this island. Didn't realize I was gonna have to pay for it like that. Dude, look at that.
Dude.
He tagged me.
He got you good.
It's like swollen up and bleeding. It's like I got hit by a paintball.
Dang, dude.
Like I got hit in the wrist, but that wasn't that bad. This one is like, it's on fire, my guy.
That thigh meat's pretty sensitive.
Just want to put this out there. I think all wasps should just die. I'm just gonna say it. I mean,
Agreed.
what do you think the fish are thinking right now when all this is going on around them?
A giant earthquake or something. I have no idea.
They think it's just like one long continuous earthquake.
One-
2 bass already shooting around in here chasing bluegill. So cool. Look, look. One just went. You see all them bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
One just went. Yeah, I think the bass are having a little party.
You're fired up.
What is that? Is that a giant drill bit?
That's what it looks like.
What is that? That helicopter's flying through the air carrying some giant attachment. Did that not look like a huge drill bit?
It's like a giant drill bit.
Like a giant auger drill
Yeah,
bit or something?
yeah.
What? Hey, there's that big thing again. What in the world is that? Dude, that is just the weirdest thing I've ever seen a helicopter carry. Now the bulldozer's over here working around our big oak tree. It's kind of like the centerpiece of the pond. It's something that we wanted to keep. We definitely did not want to lose this gigantic oak tree. We might even build a dock right over here by the tree. Dude, look at how deep this hole is. Holy moly. Okay, now the helicopter appears to be lowering that whatever the heck it's holding. It's like lowering it down. Okay, so apparently that thing that helicopter is carrying, that attachment, is some type of a saw blade, and it's used to trim trees and other branches and stuff near power lines and like low-lying areas and places that you can't access on foot with a chainsaw. So my guy's just back here, basically right behind the backyard swamp, just hacking down whole trees via helicopter. Pretty cool if you ask me. I'm not sure if you guys can tell from this vantage point, but the dam is so much wider now. I just did a 2-point turnaround with my buggy on top of it. I think before the dam was like less than half this width. So actually, as a part of this pond expansion series, we're gonna make this whole little area right here super fun for me and my family. I'm thinking like a rope swing. In fact, that limb that's coming off right there might be perfect for just that, to have a little swing hanging down here. I don't know. Once again, I'm open for suggestions. So anybody that has a family out there or has a good idea for a family area like this near a pond, please holler at your boy in the comment section. I've been seeing a ton of y'all get down there, and I appreciate every single suggestion, thought, concern, whatever. I appreciate it. That Saw helicopter is right behind neighbor Daryl's house right now. like trimming down behind the beaver pond, behind this property. That is insane right now. Daryl's house is right here. Ah!
That's kind of crazy, ain't it?
It's a little loud.
Oh, very, very loud.
It's crazy how much the helicopter like sways when the saw blade hits something. It's so insane.
That's gotta be terrifying, dude.
Those pilots must have balls of steel.
I can see them hanging from here.
We're probably like 100 yards away from it and we can still feel the prop wash, the wind coming from it. It's so powerful. So here's the power lines right here that run all the way through the swamps, and that's what he's trimming along the edge of. Those lines just go for miles. Guys, so we just had a full-on conversation with that gentleman in the white truck right there that you're seeing. He works for the company that's doing this trimming. We actually thought he was gonna come over and yell at us for standing so close to that helicopter, but he was actually super cool, and he went on to explain to us about this particular equipment. So apparently that saw blade attachment that you're seeing right now is a completely brand new piece of equipment. They've just designed it. They got it from a company in North Carolina. But he went on to say that that helicopter is going to be returning to the backyard swamp for the next couple of days. And tomorrow it's bringing a brand new piece of equipment, a brand new attachment that they have never used before. So I'm really excited about that. Supposedly it can cut trees down from directly above incrementally. So I don't know what that attachment's gonna look like, but I can't wait to see it. Hopefully you guys are there to see it with me. The gentleman also incredibly didn't seem to mind at all that we were flying the drone around and filming it. In fact, he thought it was the coolest thing in the world, that we were so interested that we wanted to film this process. I thought for sure he was gonna tell me to stop being an idiot and to stop filming it, but he was totally cool with the entire process. Well, the tree trimming helicopter had to haul on out of here. Apparently, that thing uses so much fuel it has to go back in and refuel every 30 minutes. That's kind of wild. They are continuing to work over here on this new side. They're dragging these giant scrapers behind these huge tractors over and over and over again. Every single pass they make, they're removing a layer of dirt and moving it to another spot where we need it. But they've gotten so deep over here with their grading and their dragging, they're actually encountering some mud and some slop, and these tractors are starting to do a little bit of a slip and slide. But somehow they continuously power through these hairy situations. It is incredibly impressive how these gentlemen have been operating this equipment for the last 3 to 4 days. We've seen these guys do almost what seems impossible to me and Andrew, and they make it look routine. The bulldozer several times has gotten so close to the edge of either the dam or just some of the dirt that we're piling up. I just swore it was gonna fall over, but never did. The guys whipping these giant tractors. I can't say enough about how awesome this crew from Restoration Services, LLC, has been. These guys are absolutely crushing this project right now. So we left off yesterday with them working on digging the core trench for the new dam that's gonna tie in to the dam that was already existing. So to do this, they had to dig a bulldozer wide core trench. As they dig down deep enough to get to the red clay, the excavator's inching backwards, creating that trench. All the while the bulldozer and the scraper are bringing in fresh piles of red clay and backfilling that trench that's being dug. Now they are tied in together. They should be super solid. We've got tons of red clay in there. We already know the existing dam was holding water. It was doing great. This new dam should be tied in perfectly now. And the perspective might be a little lost, but it is so deep down in there. Look at how massive this area ended up being. I mean, they're not even done with it yet. It's going to be deep all through this little trench right here. We're gonna have some deep water. They're in the process of raising the dam up as well, which is one of the many things that we planned on doing to add depth to the pond everywhere. Off this little peninsula right here, this is actually a great vantage point to show just how much they've actually raised up the dam already. It's actually crazy to think that where all that grass is right now actually used to be the original dam. So you can see as I go from right to left, they're stacking that red clay up higher and higher and higher. So that dam's gonna be potentially even higher than what you're seeing right there. Ton of progress got made on the dam today. Widening it, adding more red clay to the top, so adding more height. Digging out the old side to kind of combine it with that new dam. It's looking good. Only 4 days of work. That's the crazy part. Well, if I didn't know any better, I would say that it's about to start raining here on the morning of day 5. Got an excavator working on the peninsula right now, which if you guys remember in the beginning of this, I said we were gonna build an island, which my wife hates that idea, by the way. That's so wild. I told her that I wanted to do an island and she was like, why are you gonna do that? Who's gonna cut the grass? It's gonna look stupid. I'm like, babe, it's an island. What are you talking about? Back me up, guys, come on. It's an island. Who wouldn't want an island? Dude, he loves Daryl's house for some reason. Oh yeah, there it is. Whoa, yeah, look, there's the arm right there. It's got a hold of the tree. That's crazy. So that arm's got a hold of the tree right now. There's gotta be something else cutting it. Yeah, there's sawdust just pouring out of the bottom of that thing. I think it's almost got it cut. There it goes. Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, that's wild. That is wild.
The technology. Look at that attachment. That thing is crazy. Dude, imagine the control that it takes as a helicopter pilot up with all of the factors. The wind bouncing off the trees from your propellers. You've got this giant heavy attachment that you're trying to guide slowly without letting it swing and get the whole momentum and get the whole balance off of the craft. These pilots are absolutely insane and also freaking amazing Americans. I could not do this job. Well, while that helicopter man's doing some work in neighbor Daryl's backyard, look at how much progress the crew is making out here. The dam is just so wide, it's so tall now. I mean, look, that machine is almost completely below the level of the pond. All right, it's the end of day number 5. It's about 6 p.m. The machinery literally just cut off. I mean, the guys are just getting done for the day. Standing on top of the little peninsula right now, future island right here. You guys can maybe tell they've built this up some dirt, some red clay. They've risen this island probably a few feet easily. And over there, that's all of our new pond coming in. It's grading on down, it's getting dug really deep over there. It's hard to tell from this angle, but guys, I was just taking a ride on the new dam. Check out what I just found. Whoa. Oh, that's gnarly. Yeah, that's what tens of thousands of pounds of heavy machinery does to living tissue. Who wants to bet it still wiggles if I touch it? Ah! I thought it was gonna wiggle. Oh. What kind of snake was it? Oh, yeah. Is there a head anymore? Well, I'm not sure what that was. Oh, there's the head right there. Oh, yeah. Yoinks. I think this is probably a non-venomous snake, just by the pattern, but I'm also not sure. Might just be like a rat snake or something that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The really wrong place at the really wrong time. Wow, that is a wild sight right there. Basically an island. I mean, not quite yet. They're leaving a little bit there so they can come back to that little point and kind of dig that out for some actual depth. It's crazy how different this part of the pond looks. That oak tree, you know, this is where we always pull down here, park the buggy, you know, when we're doing different fishing videos and stuff, because there's shade right here in the afternoon. And, you know, it gets hot here in Southeast Alabama. But look how cleared everything is right there. That little area is gonna be super cool around that oak tree. Guys, I've wanted to do this pond project for so long, and having channel sponsors has been something that has really helped make this possible. And one of those sponsors is Black Buffalo. Guys, Black Buffalo Zero is literally my go-to dipping product. I literally have cans with me all the time in the glove box of the truck, in the buggy, got a log hidden under my desk for some reason. You know, I served 6 years in the military. You know, I've been an outdoorsman for the last 8 years. And in those communities, they have a lot of things in common, but one of those things is we love to dip. You know, we love to use tobacco products and nicotine and all that good stuff. But I've made the switch exclusively to Black Buffalo Zero. That is zero nicotine, tobacco, stem, and leaf free. Pouches are my favorite. They are so clutch. By the way, we're talking about real pouches, ones that look like the real thing. Not a big fan of the little white pillows, you know. I know that's all the rage and I get it. Look, no judgment here. I'm just saying if you're looking for a different way like I was, something that feels more like really dipping, Black Buffalo's got you covered. And I've seen all the products out there. Black Buffalo's the best, I'm telling you right now. It's the most authentic to the real thing. Can't tell you how many days Black Buffalo has got me through personally. Something about packing that little pouch in your lip, having that burn, but knowing that I don't have a bunch of stuff in there that I don't want in my body. Black Buffalo takes edible leafy greens, they dehydrate them down, add some flavor. Everything in there is food grade ingredients. You don't even have to spit it out. Although I like to, because it's part of the ritual, part of that routine that I love. And Black Buffalo gets that. That's why I like them so much. They're an awesome company. Give them a chance, guys. There's a link right in the top of the description. Big shout out to them for sponsoring today's video and helping us make this pond dream a reality. Probably should be wearing the rubbers, you know, my waterproof boots and not some fuzzy all-terrain Crocs. But you know, got the old tractor with this gigantic scraper trailer coming to get yet another load of dirt from the excavator. So he can make a big lap around and dump it over there on that side of the dam that they're still building up. But they have almost built up the entire stretch of the dam on this back side. They've also dug this out so much. I mean, show them this wall here behind me. This wall over there, which is going to be new dam, is like 10 feet over our head where we're standing right now.
That's kind of wild.
And then look at this little trench right here. This is another 10 feet down from us being 10 feet under the dam. So that's some pretty tough math for somebody from Alabama, but I'm sure you guys can understand. We got some depth coming in the old backyard pond. Don't fly into the pond, Andrew.
I'll try not to.
You can tell the cap has been removed from the top of the overflow drain pipe, because remember, since this dam has been built up 3 to 4 feet, we're going to gain that much depth in the pond naturally, so we have to put an extension piece on the overflow to reflect that. They just got a little chain of efficiency here. He's going to drive around the new dam and bring Mr. Dozer Man here fresh loads every 3 minutes, and then he just takes them and distributes them, pushes them around, continuing to build up this area and the new dam, which is curving all the way around here. Just continuing on with the same work they've been doing for the last couple days, building up the dam, reinforcing the dam, spreading this red clay around where it's needed, making sure that everything's level. So like taking dirt from the high side of the pond over here, redistributing it to the low side of the pond over here, that type of deal. All right. I gotta know how stressed out these fish actually are. Me and Andrew were talking with their lateral lines. I mean, they can feel a ton of movement up on the surface. So, you know, they're like, quote unquote, hearing this. I wonder what they think it is. We saw a bunch of brim, red ear, all kind of stuff along this edge earlier. I wonder if there's some more over there. I'm definitely curious to see how active these fish are right now.
Yeah.
Me and Andrew are really having a hard time imagining potentially how much bigger this pond is going to be once all this is done, I mean, we're gonna be not only just doubling our current pond size and total water volume, but we might even be tripling it, which is insane to say. Daryl, about time. I hadn't seen him in like 5 days.
We're making one hell of a mess over here.
I thought your life was getting a little too boring, so I figured I'd just bring a problem to your backyard too.
Be the new county landfill right here.
Boat dump.
Boat dump.
I'm doing an experiment to see if the fish will eat under these conditions. Oh, we're on. We're on. That's got some size to it. That's got some size to it. What if? Dude, he is digging. Oh, that's a nice bass. You're kidding me. No way. Well, I'd say they're still pretty fired up. I'm going in. Oh, I'm in it. Yep. Come here, friend. Why are you fighting so hard? Ow. Oh, yes. Guggen rubbers. There we go. Dude. Let it be known. You can catch fish in an active construction zone. Dude, he smashed that little crappie jig right there. Just smashed it. Boom. What about that, Daryl? That middle of the day bass.
That's good eating size right there, dude.
It's good eating size. We better get you out of here before Daryl gets a hold of you, boy. So, well, I'm a little surprised that we caught a fish that quick and that he was that fired up. It's also nice to see neighbor Daryl. He hasn't been around that much the last couple days.
Yeah, they don't come winter, man. Got water people.
Anybody else over here? Oh, yes. Oh, I was on again. Jeez, man. I know it. I need to keep throwing that bluegill rig. I almost just hooked myself right there.
Don't feel good, dude.
I can't believe we're getting this much action.
For real, man.
I mean, middle of the day too. Let's not forget, it's summertime, middle of the day. It's pretty warm right now. It's probably close to 90 something, I'm guessing. Yeah. I love phone conversations with neighbor Daryl. They are just the absolute best.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. When it's, we're on! I let it, I killed it and then picked it back up. What are you doing, my guy? Look at him go. You're a man. Look at that fish, man. It's kind of a pretty fish.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the pond's doing okay, I'd say. See you later, buddy. Thank you for your time, sir. The crappie jig during the summertime. Hey, I'm pretty surprised here and encouraged because the overall thing with this pond expansion is making sure the fish survive it. So we got 2 bass caught on a crappie rig while I'm trying to catch bluegill. Got it. That's the magic rig today, apparently. Oh, that might be the end. That might be the end of our own rig right there. Oh my God. Well, screw it. I wanted to hang out with Daryl right now anyways. All right, so obviously I am not home anymore. I am in a hotel room in Dallas, Texas right now, preparing for that live stream that I mentioned in the intro of this video, but I wanted to touch on a couple things really quickly. Number one, obviously the pond project is still ongoing. There's still going to be at least one more part, maybe even 2 more videos to get to the completion of the pond expansion project. But I'm sure you guys would agree, it's looking pretty freaking awesome as of right now. Thing number 2, this whole Fanatics live stream business. I think there's a lot of confusion out there. I think there's some people that watch my videos that think this is like a paywall content site that you have to pay us money to come hang out with us on the stream. That's incorrect, okay? That is not how this works at all. Downloading Fanatics Live, the live stream app, that's free. Creating an account on that app to view live streams is also free. And not only do you not have to buy anything, you get $25 worth of free spending money on the app just by using our link in the description. So not only is it not a paywall site, You literally don't have to pay anything to come hang out and potentially win prizes worth up to $100, $200, $500, thousands of dollars potentially. So just wanted to clear that up. It's not a paywall site. That is not what this is. That's not what me and Lunkers TV are doing here. Anyways, I know a bunch of you guys are going to show up Wednesday night. It's going to be fun. We're going to be rocking a lot of sports memorabilia and giving a ton of stuff away along the way. Make sure you follow the Wax stream. I'll have it linked down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.